Greetings everyone, with update 30.3, DE have made the following game changes. These are changes to the game overall across multiple systems, not just tied to a specific system as I've covered in the previous videos. So, they follow. DE have added a to be continued label to the New War tab in the codex if the third entry cinematic has been viewed. The third cinematic entry has also officially been titled The Maker. This section also displays completion state for the cinematic entries. They've added a new drop down to the quest codex screen, so players can now filter which quests are displayed. So all, story, side, and Warframe, all is the default option, so players aren't confused as to where all of their quests went. They've removed the beta tag on the enhanced option under graphics engine display settings, with the note that we have been working on this improved graphical node for quite a while. It's been available to PC players since last year, and deferred rendering is now the standard for our current gen console players. At this point, we don't have any reservations in encouraging everybody to try this mode. The Verglass now has custom sounds for weapon fire. The pickup animation now turns your Warframe to face the item being picked up. They've moved the camera on Barraketeer in his offering screen to be far more flattering during relay visits. They've added effects when setting a research target or accepting a daily synthesis task from Samaris. Added minimap color options to the HUD, color customization options, which does not apply to the tactical map, so the ground outline, high elevation outline, and the low elevation outline. They've updated the incubator power core description at the incubator to include how to find them when you do not currently own one. Quote, the first power core can be acquired by completing the Mars Junction. Additional recipes can be bought in the market and built in the foundry. End quote. They've updated Nora Knight's Vizim so that it uses all the correct mouth shapes. Xmas units will now drop from the drop tables twice, once from the base enemy type table and once from the Xmas table. They've made numerous AI navigation fixes and improvements in the Orvalis. They have updated Zephyr's tornado effects to the latest from her rework at the Clan Dojo Backdrops Research Console. They've updated the daily standing reached pop-up to you have reached your daily standing limit with Insert Syndicate. Come visit again tomorrow. They've also changed the Eris and Pluto relays in the list of marked relays in the Rising Tide quest to the Saturn relay if you aren't in a clan. Redeeming a promo code in the in-game market will now show the claimed items in the success message. They've changed the None Dojo backdrop to a default option instead of a recipe that must be researched, with the following notes. We made this change because None is every room's default when first constructed. We want this option always available instead of requiring more research on the part of clans who wish to return to a room to how it first appeared. This change will deduct 1k affinity from clans that completed the research, but it will not affect the tiers of clans who upgraded to a higher tier using the 1k affinity. Lastly, they now inject commas in damaged numbers for easier readability. Those were the overall game changes with update 30.3.